So in the last episode, I did a little bit more of a playthrough rather than like a narrative style video, and I guess I'm trying to go for something a little bit more like this. So pretty much this is going to be more of a narration type video. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, let's get right into it. So in the last episode, we found a home in the middle of the woods after, being brutally murdered at least 17 times by the creatures of hell. And yeah, we found our place here in the woods. Now, the woods isn't the most ideal place to build a house because trees provide like shade. And if there's anything I know about the shade is that monsters like to reside under there. So we need to fix that quickly. We need to fix some sort of, we need to fix the situation that is our lack of defense in our house. And I thought, hey, maybe we should break down some trees and build a perimeter. And that's what I eventually did. But I found some little convenient hole, and I thought, hey, let me just dig in this and get some stone and see if I can find some materials. I was gonna make a mine shaft originally, but this literally went nowhere. I'm pretty sure I found some like coal and some iron, and that's pretty much all I found. So I'm sorry for showing you this. Now I would eventually come back to this iron ore and this coal, because we really do need it for the advancements. Like, we need to make a saw in order to actually create wood. So I would go back to get those things, and we actually run into our first mob, which is amazing. You see, RLcraft has this thing where if you hit too many ores or stuff like that, you have a chance at spawning an elemental, and that's what happened to us. Lucky for us, he was a pussy. Anyways, after murdering a innocent Geodude, I quickly realized my house doesn't have any furnaces, and we need to fix that because in order to make iron ore, you need a furnace, and that's what I did. So we cooked up this sweet iron, and we started thinking about the future here. What did I say we needed? We needed the mystical saw in order to actually go and make wooden planks that would eventually make the base of my home. But before we did that, we got a little bit more wood. Now, before I can actually set up a wall, I actually had to clear out the ground a little because it was looking mighty musty. I'm not lying, this thing was looking more uneven than my hairline, so I had to quickly just swiftly fix this. Now that I fixed the ground on land, I realized, oh wait, there's a bunch of water next to my house, so I had to just kill some endangered species. I had to get rid of some wildlife, and I put some blocks down so I could build a nice juicy wall, because who needs wildlife? Now, as for the wall itself, I made it it's nothing crazy. It's just a regular old wall that goes around the house. It's probably gonna be 5 blocks high. I didn't count, but yeah, that's pretty much the influence behind the design. Nothing really crazy. I'm just looking for practicality. Now, I think I built my my house on top of an Indian burial because I couldn't move for 10 seconds. Shit was crazy. It started getting wild because I started taking damage, and that's when I got scared. I was like, you know what, maybe I woke up some sort of ancient evil and I should just destroy this block. And I couldn't even get close to that area without freezing, so it was pretty crazy. So I just did the next best thing, and I just burned an incense candle, and the bad spirits went away, so we're back on progress. Hell yeah. So now we started actually building towards the sky, because much like my goals, I really want to just keep going up and up. And you could really hear the sincerity, you could hear the happiness in my voice as soon as I actually started the progress of building the skyscraper 2.0. Here, take a look at this. Look at this beautiful home we're making here together on my RLcraft series. Can I get a like if you like buildings? Nice. And yes, as a matter of fact, that was my actual live reaction. It was 3 in the morning when I was playing this, so it was pretty freaking lit. Now, as for the building, you can see that the progress is just going crazy. I'm going ham. I'm like Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder up in this bitch. Now you might be thinking, what's going in the middle of these mysterious blocks? Why are you leaving a space? What are you, weird? Now, even the most smart people in this world were called a weird for, trying different things. And I like to be ambitious. I like to try new things, and I like to be smart. So what I did was I made my reinforced wall out of glass. Now, to the untrained eye, this might seem like a very silly thing to do, but look, listen. When you leave your house in the middle of the night, you don't want to be jumped by 7 werewolves, okay? I know for a fact it's just not a good time. Now talk about bad timing. Like I'm just here chilling in my house, defenseless, and this giant like sea mosquito just comes after me, and I'm just like, dude, did no one give you the memo? My defenses aren't up. Like, you're supposed to come next week to try this out, and this motherfucker came early, so I had to show him the 1-2, quick and done. You're done, son. So he was put down into a horrible like death. He suffered every minute of this. He suffered. So yeah, he did get me in the end. He did get me with a poisonous like disease, some sort of mosquito disease. I think it's called like malaria or something, but don't worry, he died very fast and very painfully. Now he dropped this weird like poisonous tentacle thing. I didn't know what to do with. I've seen enough hentai to know what like people do with these things, so I'm like, you know what, that's not up my alley. I'm just gonna leave that in my chest and just forget about it, because honestly, I'm not trying to have a little tentacle arm like next to me at all times. Like I know it might try to fondle me at any moment, so I'm just gonna have to put this bad boy away, sadly. After a cheeky little chest upgrade, I decided, you know what, it's time that I actually go out there and focus on my wall. I need sand. This is a requirement. My building is not gonna survive. My facility will not be safe until I surround my surrounding environment with glass. I need glass. Glass is my life. Glass is my focus. So that's what I did. I went out and got it. Now you'd be surprised like how much like time I put into actually finding glass, cooking it, and putting it in my building. Like it is an ungodly amount. Like no person on this planet should just go out there and look for this much glass. Like I literally ruined an ecosystem to make my house look pretty. But you know what? At the end of the day, you gotta look like a boss ass bitch if you want to make it out in this world. So that's my tip for you. While I was out here collecting glass, I found this giant crevice in the ground, and I spotted with my little eyes, like I spy with my little eye, a little like a bit of iron. So I went down into this creepy, dark, decrepit, well, it's not dark now, but at night it'd be dark, I bet. And yeah, I went and I got this iron, I got some coal, I got some bad vibes, and yeah, remember this will be important for next time. For not next time, but shortly after, like literally later in this episode. What? On my way back, I actually ran into this rare creature called the daytime zombie, and I was shot in the head by a skeleton. Yes, believe it or not, skeletons and zombies do exist in the daytime, so make sure you keep your kids out of the woods. That's a good fact. Like if you want them to live at least like 10 to 20 years, leave them out of the woods. Now I went for this door design that was a 1x1, nothing really crazy. I'm not a double door guy. It's just not me. 2 doors it's like too much. Like you got 2 doors, like you're doing too much. Literally, like if I go to your house and you have 2 doors, I'm immediately leaving. Like my brain cannot comprehend that. I had to start the day right, so I had to make a quick mushroom stew. When I was a young lad, my mom always said, you know what, young little eternal day died, the YouTube Minecraft guy, if you don't start your day with mushroom stew, I don't own you, I don't claim you, like you do not belong to this household. So I had to make my mom proud, made myself a quick mushroom stew, and you know what, I think it's about damn time we finish this house. It's looking mighty nice, if I do say so myself. Now while I was out collecting materials, the ops decided to send a child to finish me off. Now look, listen, that's where they messed up. I'm a fully grown man. I think I can handle a child in a quick 1-2 punch succession like this. It's not a problem for me. So I had to put that guy down. You know, I had to send the message, you don't send children to me. I don't have morality. I will end anybody equally. I equally end everybody. Now apologies for that rant, but what I was doing in the background was I was making some nice little torches because my house was looking awfully dark. And if you were to tell me like how are these torches not lighting this wood? This is Minecraft, okay? We're not here playing House Simulator. If you're looking for realism, go outside, get a hammer, grab some nails, and go smack a cop or something. I don't know. Don't come with those stupid questions, Billy, okay? Stop. Now that the crib is looking lit AF, I decided to make a cheeky little freaking pickaxe because your boy about to make some underground exploration. If you remember earlier, I told you, remember this one part in the video because we're gonna come back to this dark, decrepit cave, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's go over there right now. Right freaking now. And these caves, honestly, are some of the most like dangerous places you could be in RLcraft. Like you could just be sitting there minding your freaking business, mining your coal. You see, play on words. Your boy's brain works at 10,000 miles per speed. Anyways, but you could be sitting there, chilling there, coal on your titties, and some monster can come from behind your back, just clap your cheeks, one and done, just like that. The one pump master. That's what they used to call me back in high school. But we don't talk about that. We're talking about the monsters. Now, I was going to go deeper into this cave, but I was so rudely interrupted by this, like, big bald creature. Like, I don't know who in their right mind was like, you know what, we should make a flying creature with 2 balls directly below their legs. Like, come on, dude, like, have a little bit of class. Now at this point, I don't gotta tell you nothing, cause you already know how it went down. Your boy hit him with the 1-2 boop bop beep, your mama skeet. And I got myself a little bit of ender pearls, a little bit of soul sand, so I'd say it wasn't worth it overall. 10 out of 10, just kidding, I hate my life. Now before we actually hop down into this cave, something caught my eye, a cheeky little like heartstone shard, which if you add up to 9, you get an extra health canister. So you know your boy gotta smooch that, cause I'm trying to get all the hearts in the world, you feel? So there I was making a plan to get this freaking heartstone crystals, and this freaking big bald, skinny waist looking in the face, not pretty enough to kiss me in the mace. I hate you, you disgrace. This freaking creature done came out of nowhere and done tickled my foot, so I said hell no, I'm going home. It is not safe to explore at night, and guess what happened? The ops were waiting outside. They had the Glocks ready. They done got me. They done got me before I could make it to the stairs. It was kind of scary, low-key. I can't lie, I'm a bitch. Now, like, to make things worse, like, you think, like, how is it gonna get worse? I'm literally getting spawn camped by Reaper the Graper. Like, this man got the memo too late. Like, bro, you were supposed to get me at least like 10 minutes ago, and this motherfucker showed up late. Like, I'm alive now. You're supposed to get me when I'm dead, my boy. Now, you already know I took the express route down the hole, because your boy don't care about his ankles. I got ankles literally of vibranium. Sadly, the guy that got me in the first time was still there. The skeleton and the big bald creature decided to form a cult. They decided to gun me down. But look, listen, your boy don't give up without a fight. You know that skeleton was a 1-2 quick boo little problem. That man, I'm not even thinking about that man. I'm over here picking up my loot, you know, just minding my own business, and I got this big bald creature done serenading in my ear. Like, I love the music, but listen, you got to die. It's just the way the world works. You come over here and you try to kill me, you're not gonna like live. It's just how it works. But here at the Eternal Day Die channel, we believe in second chances. So I said, you know what, little blue ball creature, you know what, you can live another day. Hell, you might even live a new decade. I gave you that opportunity. You better not foil it. So I went down into this cave, and I'm out here, I'm looking for heart crystals, I'm looking for iron, I'm looking for coal. A lot of nonsense you don't want to see. Essentially, I just went down here, grinded coal, grinded iron, because your boy gotta level up. Now, I ain't saying nothing exciting didn't happen. Look, listen, something happened. I'm just a little bit embarrassed to say something, alright? I'm over here minding my sweet little business. I see a little bait ore, that's what I call them. Them little ores that spawn them golems. So I come over here, I done smacked this little ore, and guess what happens? You'll never guess. Guess what happens? Go ahead. I'll wait. Yep. A mysterious green golem from nowhere just done clapped my cheeks, and I done cried myself to sleep. I ain't gonna lie, I cried. Now I'm gonna have to cut this episode short, sadly, because I got a lot of things to do. I gotta go pet my chicken. I gotta go sneeze on a child. So if you guys like the video, please tell me in the comments that you like this style. I'm gonna be honest, this episode's kind of like a prototype to see if you guys like the new narration type style. I know nothing happened in this episode, but I promise you, if you guys do like this video and you do like this format, I will make it 30 minutes to an hour long. So please leave a comment. I will do my best to get back to you guys. And as always, it has been your boy, Eternal Day Die, the Foot Guy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.